Welcome to Freedom to Think broadcast. I'm your host, Jeff, and today we're going to be checking out a clip from the live stream. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when I'm going live again, because I'm going to start doing more of these recordings live to interact with some of you guys. All of the original content I go over will be linked down below, and as for musicians, I buy every song that I go over. The link to purchase them and support the artist will also be down below. All right, let's get into the stream. All right, he kept it really simple, but we're going to go with it. Mesus Dictator 2 that just came out. And it is Player Too Much with a 3. Player 3 Too Much. I have downloaded it, so let's see how that goes. We're in. We're ready. Let's do this. All right, Mesus Dictator 2. Come on.
Hey, listen, man. I don't really know how to say this other than to just say it. I am not a political rapper. I'm a citizen of this country. Last few years, unless you've been living under a rock, haven't exactly been normal.
Okay, so obviously if you've seen Dictator 1, I mean, he just goes in on Biden. It is like crazy. And I did a reaction to that. I will link that in the description. But this is really, it seems like he's just trying to develop the identity outside of the political arguments, which you see with Tom. I mean, Tom just had Ghost come out, which was like a huge, massive, mega success, totally outside of the realm of politics and, you know, current events. So this is cool. I mean, it's good for him to acknowledge that if you are just a living, breathing person with a brain, you know, things have been bad. So like, you don't necessarily have to be politics driven to say something about it.
Last few years, unless you've been living under a rock, haven't exactly been normal. All I did on a handful of songs is express that. And if that helps you, like it helped me to get it off my chest, amen. But don't put me in no box, man. Yeah, Biden's still a bitch, said ain't never changing. Presidents in bed with Satan, while we living in the book of Revelation. I ain't preaching, I'm just saying. Don't care how much bread I'm making. My freedom of speech, a right that nobody is ever taking.
Woo. Okay. I mean, he expanded more on that and then went right back to like Biden's in bed with Satan. Like, dang, dude. Okay. That's a pretty hard stance. Have you guys listened to Mesus outside of his political stuff? Because so far I've listened to Dictator 2 and Gates of Hell. Or I'm sorry, the first Dictator and Gates of Hell. And I love both of them, but that's all I've listened to, so I don't really know how qualified or good he is outside of that. Puddle, that's the first you've heard of Mesus? Man, okay, you got to check out. I got my videos for Dictator and Gates of Hell. I love both of those, man. It's great songs. Got to check that out. Ooh, okay. He's got a cool story. I'd like that. I have to dig deeper into that.
Don't care how much bread I'm making. My freedom of speech, a right that nobody is ever taking. Dictator was a hit and I'm grateful people rocking with it. But when I read it, all I was trying to do is vent and didn't think that I was banning something that would soon become the song that's mentioned every time they mention my name in a sentence. Okay, listen, I got 5 albums out.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people in this realm, they feel boxed in because their name gets associated with one kind of thing. I mean, I totally get it. I mean, my channel, like the Freedom to Think broadcast, it's current events, politics, my life story, and breaking down all of these songs and all of everything that's going on. And there's definitely people that see my channel and then they're just like, hey, I just want to see what your biggest viewed videos are like over and over again. You know, like a Tom McDonald reaction with Armando. And they're just like, that's it. That's all I'm here for. And it's cool if that's what you're here for, because I'm mostly here for that side of most of these artists. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I'm just saying I totally know what he's saying. If he feels a little bit boxed in to a certain type of content, and he's like, I got 5 albums out, and everyone sees me as the Dictator guy. And he's like, I was just mad about what was going on and needed to vent in one song. And then, you know, that got painted on as my whole identity.
On this mention every time they mention
Yeah, no, I mean, he's really after it. He's like, I don't want the compliments and the notoriety of just that one thing. It's like a typecast actor. They get totally sick of it. Can't stand it. Yeah, no, you got to see the first Dictator. As much as he is upset about people, labeling him for that, you got to see that, and you got to see Gates of Hell. Like, Gates of Hell is awesome. It's brutal.
Get tired of these corny wannabe MCs who now put me in lanes that I don't wanna be in screaming. Yeah, so let's do it again. But this time around, baby, I don't mean I'm president. I said it with my chest. I ain't taking back the lyrics, just taking it back the legs. Cause I'm getting tired of hearing Dictator was a hit. Boy, you hit it on the money, yeah, boy, he love it. And that song, Trump 2020. I put in 20 years, grinding every day to make it hit. So I ain't letting Dictator dictate my whole career.
Oh, working 20 years. I'm not going to let Dictator dictate my whole career. That's true. That's true. I mean, I just said it. I mean, you look at my channel, you can see I just did a video for Mike Ross. Thank you, sir, for the typecast music. And before that, I did one for High Res. And before that, I did 2 videos on what was going on with the Speaker of the House. And before I did that, I did my new intro for the whole show, which, took 100 videos for me to make an intro. But the point is, I know there's stuff that I could do that would get more views, but I'm trying to expand wide the channel. I don't want to get stuck in like one lane and then, it'd collapse, or I'd burn out and not enjoy it anymore.
Get on the money, yeah, boy, he love it. And that song, Trump 2020. I put in 20 years, grinding every day to make it hit. So I ain't letting Dictator dictate my whole career. Yeah. Got about 90 songs out and 90% ain't about politics, but somebody keep putting me in boxes I don't fit. And I admit that I ain't the type to shy away from controversy, just like I ain't shy about my face, so may God have mercy. I'm my soul if anything I've ever said is ever let anyone down a path that isn't heaven set. Lord, I repent. I never said that Trump was perfect, I just think that Biden's evil. First day he said unity, every day since dividing people.
Oh man, yeah, these are good. Like, he's really hitting the lyrics.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
And now also I did a couple songs with him with Burden, and then Riot for Me with Burden. So, I mean, he definitely did collaborate or write a handful of pretty awesome politically driven songs. So I understand this is Dictator 2, so he's trying to reference primarily the first one, but he's done a bunch of stuff in that realm. But yeah, I love him saying that, like, look, I can talk smack about how crappy Biden is without someone dragging Trump's name into it and saying, oh, so you're a Trumper. And he's like, no, you just the dude said, I'm going to heal the nation. I'm going to, bring everyone together. I'm going to unify and heal. And then did the exact opposite.
For unvaccinated, we are looking at a winter of severe illness and death for unvaccinated. For themselves, their families, and the hospitals they'll soon overwhelm. But there's good news. If you're vaccinated, you have your booster shot, you're protected from severe illness and death, period.
Like, I'm calling him out. What's that got to do with Trump? Nothing. So it's just a great stance on the whole thing.
Perfect, I just think that Biden's evil. First day he said unity, every day since dividing people. I don't need to tell you that though, cause it's everywhere you look. I'm wearing fun the media, and you would swear I'm wearing hoods. The looks I get like I'm the problem, just cause I call out the problem. But evil ain't gonna stop it, good people do nothing about it. How about we all come together?
The gun in the Bible is just perfection and imagery. Love that.
The problem, but evil ain't gonna stop it. Good people do nothing about it. How about we all come together? Recognize we one together. Cause the greatest dynasties are always teams that one together. But whatever, what I know, I'm just another guy who just focused mine and numbers didn't lie. Dictator was a hit, so let's do it again. But this time around, baby, I don't mean I'm president. I said it with my chest. I ain't taking back the lyrics, just taking it back the legs. Cause I'm getting tired of hearing Dictator was a hit. Boy, you hit it on the money, yeah, boy, he love it.
his songs with Burden are all good. So that's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, this will be interesting. I love how sometimes these guys have songs that are so good and then no one cares. Like they just don't get any attention, you know? Like this guy Tyson James wrote a song, and this one was directly politically motivated, but it was called Monkeypox, and I did a video on that. I love that song. Like I've played that all the time. Like I love it. It's on repeat in my library. Okay. But like very few people have heard of it. Very few people care. I was just like, dude, this is a good song. The beat, the lyrics, the timing, just everything. And I've seen that with a bunch of these artists. So that's why you guys are so awesome, because you will drag me into the, you know, the rabbit hole and be like, hey, check this out, check this out, check this out. And I never really watched or listened to any of this. So it's just like a brand new thing for me.
Dictator, dictate my whole career, yeah. Don't put me in no little niche genre. I don't fit in one. I'm a hip-hop artist, period. I talk about whatever I want in my music, man. I'm gonna talk about everything I see going on in life. So if you wanna put my music in a genre called life music, real life music, music with a message. That's what I make, dog. That's what I've always made. And that's what I'm always gonna make.
Woo. That was good. That was really good. Obviously, it wasn't like going in on actual current event politics stuff. It was more of like a rebirth of his career, trying to break out from being in the box. Honestly, I appreciate it from like a creative standpoint, feeling very similar. Because yeah, with the channel, like I said, I just want to do some different stuff. If you enjoyed that segment from the live stream, please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, let me know what you want to see next, and if I go based on your recommendation, I'll shout you out in that video. If you want to know when we're going live again, drop in the Discord. I'm also giving little bits about the news, the greatest memes of the day, and just generally keeping in touch with you guys. If you want to support the channel, you can join the Freethinkers Rebellion, get your name in one of these videos. We got channel members, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, locals, and YouTube super thanks. I'll leave the links below for any of the original videos that we use, so you can go check out the full version over there. I'll see you on the next one.